Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of the Kickoff Discussion podcast. Well, in this video, I'll be discussing about Victor Osimhen's transfer saga, which has been dragging for so long. And since the beginning of the season, we have lots of rumors and speculations about his move to Chelsea, PSG, Al Ittihad, and finally, he has agreed to join Galatasaray on loan till the summer of 2025. Galatasaray agreed to the loan deal and they will cover his entire salary, which is around 9 to 10 million euros, with no option to buy or no obligation to buy. And there's also a significant reduction in Osimhen's release clause with Napoli. Well, if I'm to discuss about the whole transfer saga, I will just start with what Napoli did to Victor Osimhen. From my own perspective, I don't think Napoli treat him well. That is my own opinion. That is what I think. I don't think they treat him well. For the fact that a player inform you of his decision to leave the club does not make that player a villain in the team, and freezing him out of the squad doesn't seem like a good move from the club. That is what I think. That's my own perspective because prior to this whole transfer saga, Osimhen was a revered player in Napoli, and he was once deemed as the king of Naples, where he played a significant role in their title winning, in their Scudetto winning last 2 seasons ago, which gave them their first league title in more than 30 years plus. So, if you ask me, that is not the right way to treat a player who has given the club all his best and all his all. So I think the team could have managed the whole situation better. However, now he has an option and he has a place to play for at least 4 months or a whole season because why the release clause was reduced to 75 million euros is simply because Osimhen did not want anything that will hinder other teams from coming in for him for the fact that we have the likes of PSG who has already agreed a term personal term with Victor Osimhen. However, they could not go on with the deal for the fact that as of then Napoli did not want to lower their demand for his transfer fee. So these are just different things that happens with Victor Osimhen. Some people are just slandering him online, saying all sort of things about him, especially when the Chelsea deal came on board and the Al Ittihad deal also came on board. You know, when Chelsea came, they came with a loan move with an obligation to buy. However, I don't think they match his wage demand, which is something that Victor Osimhen is not ready to compromise about. For a fact that he's a big player and is an in-demand striker, in-demand player. So he does not want to lower his standard. And I quite understand, I quite get that. If a player is at his prime, I don't think any player will compromise on the wage demand that they want for their service. So Victor Osimhen is no exception. I don't see a reason why anybody should have any contrary opinion as to what he himself wants for his service. Chelsea may not want to match his wage demand, which I think may be a clause in the reason why the deal fell through. PSG as well, they didn't want to match his transfer asking price from Napoli. So there are just different things that could happen with any player because the kind of information that we have as football fans is quite limited concerning transfers, and the nitty-gritty of the whole situation will be kept will be kept indoors. So we are only discussing about the whole thing based on the information that we have, and the Al Ittihad deal. Well, and again, the Chelsea deal, I don't think for me personally, I think not playing bigger European competition may also contribute to the reason why Victor Osimhen decided not to come to Chelsea. And for PSG, PSG did not wish to match his wage. They didn't want to match the asking price from Napoli, which is around 130 million euros. As at when they came in, as at when agreement was reached with between PSG and Victor Osimhen. So, and when Al Ittihad contract and Riyadh deal came in, majority of the people thought that moving to Saudi Arabia at his age is detrimental to his value as a player. But for me, I don't think so. But everybody, we are all entitled to our own opinion. However, the deal is good for any player to resist, and I quite get is that if he does not want to go to Saudi Arabia yet, based on what he wants to achieve in European football. So these are just things that could go wrong, and these are just the details of the transfers saga that happened with Victor Osimhen. And lastly, before I move on, there is also a clause with Galatasaray whereby there will be a break in his loan spell in January, provided if any club want to sign him in January, which I think is quite good deal for him. So getting to play at Galatasaray gave him a chance to play in Europe, and it gave him to have real competition, at least to challenge for something big with Galatasaray in Turkey. So these are just some important things that I think Victor Osimhen was trying to get before he could decide where he wants to go to. But as I said earlier, the way Napoli handled the whole situation, I don't think it's good enough, because when you have a player who has given your team the best of his ability, I think they should be treated with utmost respect, and freezing him out of the squad, I don't think is good enough from my own perspective. You can drop your thoughts and opinion in the comment section. Let me know what you think about the whole Victor Smith transfer saga. And for me personally, I'm quite delighted that he eventually I get somewhere to play for at least 4 months or an entire season. Thank you very much. If you are just coming across this page for the very first time, please do well to like, share, and subscribe. And if you are already here, please kindly drop your thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget to share my page to your to other football lovers. Thank you very much, and I'll see you in another episode. And bye for now.